Yo, what up, artists and art fans? Thank you guys for tuning once again into the spot where we talk to your Instagram artists about the trade tools and tips. I'm your host, Zim Zimmer, and you guys are on episode number 68. Right now, we just finished coming off the back to back on episode number 67 with Con Artist Graphic Design. If you guys don't know, make sure you guys go back and definitely check them out. Um, So, as promised, we have a back to back with our second guest. Uh, and we'll go ahead and get him on the show as soon as he comes back and joins us. Meantime, happy Batman Day for everybody. Definitely rocking my Batman gear today. Little Batman swag, Batman drip, whatever you guys want to call it. Shout out to the Serial Incas for being the first one here. Make sure you guys are following her, the underscore serial underscore inkest. Dope tattoo artist, great artist. So definitely go ahead and give her a follow. So let's go ahead. It looks like our second guest is in. He is originally joined us not too long ago for episode number 61. Uh, awesome teacher and amazing artist as well. So make sure you guys are following here, Twitter. Yeah, you guys could give him a little coffee.com, ko-fi.com. Buy the man a coffee cup, or a coffee, I should say. So returning Bobby Sheldone, aka Sheldon Art. Awesome. Let's get him on the show. Let me go ahead and and also returning guest. Like I said, episode number 61, guys. For you guys that, hey, there he
Hey,
is.
what's up?
For you
How's it
guys that
going?
want to, good, man. Just getting this little intro. Um, and yeah, episode 61. So make sure you guys are checking it out. Check more of his origins, as I like to call them.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
show feet. I got feet right here. There you go. So show feet.
Okay, there you go. I guess a little fetish.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. You gotta appease the fans, I guess.
Oh snaps! Fans only, huh? Fans only with Bobby Sheldon.
What's going
And,
on, man?
and over here, man, you got me thinking
Yeah.
crazy. Let's just say he's not drawing with a pencil. Nah. Hello. Hey, I haven't seen any artists do that. Next thing you know, you'll be on
Hey,
the news. Oh, local artist paints with
be on
penis.
be on Howard Stern.
Right, right. Man, so first off, happy Batman Day. I see you got the cup.
Oh yeah, I'm rocking the cup.
There you go.
Yeah.
Great way to celebrate.
Oh, absolutely.
And
So
how was your day?
pretty good, pretty good. It was eventful today. We just had our first week back to school last week, and this is the start of our second week. So it's been it's been educational for us as well as for the students. So
Cool, cool.
yeah.
What do you prefer, man? You prefer
Oh
teaching
gosh.
them physical school or
I over the years I just kind of adapted to in person, and I really enjoy that. I still do to an extent, but it was so nice to be able to not only help the kids out at home, but also be able to get a lot of stuff done me personally, like artwork wise, as well as using those 8 hours during the day to
mm-hmm.
be able to videotape, because I do a lot of video tutorials for the kids to say,
Mm,
hey, if you don't know how to do this, this is how you're going to do it, and just go through the process with them. And it's those 8 hours, man. Those 8 hours, I needed that to be able to get everything ready and prepped. And it's like I'm spending it, even though I'm spending it at school, I don't have that time to get things prepped like I normally would. And it's tough this year, especially. I'm a little different this year. I'm used to be mostly all seventh grade.
mm-hmm.
Now I'm teaching seventh grade and fourth grade. So
Oh, snaps.
It's yeah, it's a little out there. So
Cool, man. How's your body still adjusting to
oh, it's still adjusting, man. It's not how it once was. Let me tell you. I just it's it was nice because I try to be a healthy person. You know, every day in the summer I was walking. I walked almost 10 miles a day.
Holy crap.
I worked out, and it's like these past 4 weeks have been nothing but school and like, hey, when you get home, you're gonna be exhausted from the day, so you're not gonna be able to do like shit. So it's been great.
Sweet, sweet, man. Definitely glad to hear
So
that.
yeah, it's been rough, but not too bad.
Cool, cool. And I dug the Batman you released today.
Oh yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Let me
Yeah,
go
that
ahead
was.
and show it off a little bit. You know?
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, that was fun to work on. I had a blast doing that.
There you go. I dig it, dude. Love his face expression.
That was fun to do.
And you definitely got to get the little ha-has in the back.
I know, right? Oh man.
All right. And also, man, just big Power Ranger fan, dude, digging it, man.
Oh yeah.
Holy crap!
Thank you. I just finished today actually. Uh, I just finished my yellow
Oh
saber
yeah,
tooth, so that'll be
there.
releasing shortly.
Jesus
So
Christ, that's it. $1,000. Anybody who brings me Sheldon's iPad
oh heck yeah.
intact
Oh yeah,
and,
those have been fun.
and no passwords.
No passwords, none.
Sweet. Not none at all, man.
But
So, brother, besides that, man, what else you got for us, man?
uh,
We want exclusives here.
I've been working on some full figured characters. So like I want to do more. I've been doing more portrait slash upper body, and I want to try to work into more uh, full figured action pose kind of stuff. So I've been practicing on that. I actually have one. This is still really rough, but I've been working on. I did a Yellow Ranger full body
Sweet.
just kind of pose. So I'm still working on the kinks and everything, just getting things figured out. But so far it's coming really good. I've been getting some really good instruction. I've been asking some friends about it, like some other art friends I have. Um, Wade, Adam, Drawford, Wade King, Art of Wade King. They've been helping out quite a bit, just here and there. But it really has benefited me, and this goes out to everybody. If you have friends that are artists as well, hey, ask them. Like like
Yeah.
ask them what you need on it. They'll let you know. They'll let you know.
No, for sure. You know what? And let's go ahead and let's open up the live with that, man. I mean, criticism.
Oh yeah,
Did we touch on that last time? I
we
don't
may
think.
have. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think
You know,
we
I
might have
took.
touched a little bit, but
Let's see. I took some notes down. Uh, yeah, we kind of did. You touched on taking it with a grain of salt. You know what I
oh,
mean?
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. I can't stress it enough. Those of you, whoever's listening in, if you're in high school, middle school, I apologize for the foul language and the feet. But if you're listening to this,
And the feet.
please please make sure that you really take criticism well. Don't take it as something that there's a difference between criticism and jealousy. If
Mm.
somebody is like really jealous of your work, they're probably going to say, man, that looks like crap. Like, oh man, I've seen better. Like they're gonna put you down. But criticism is more like, hey, this is good, but I think you could probably do better with the arms. I think you could probably lengthen the arms a little bit. I think you can do this with it. Like they'll give you suggestions, and that's one thing that I will say is very beneficial to have in your life is somebody that is willing to tell you, hey, that's good, but it could be better. It could be a lot. better looking for you, and it'll be more successful for you. So
For sure, man. And make now, man. How would you obviously make sure that if you're gonna receive criticism, I say maybe should we ask for it, or is that something that as an artist we should just welcome?
um, I feel as an artist, you need to ask for it.
Okay.
For me personally, I needed that. I mean, I grew up with I was thankful enough to grow up with a very loving household. My mother and father, they were very, they respected what I wanted to do, but they were like, oh, this is great, but they were the type of person. My dad, he's what do you call it? He's a blue collar guy. I mean, he works at a cement plant.
Mm,
My mom, she used to be X-ray tech. Now she's a uh, uh, director, like activities director at a nursing home. So it's
okay.
like she's really not, they're really not too much of a creative people, and that's okay. But I learned from a very young age that it's like if I want to get better, I have to ask for criticism. Hey, what do I need to do? And I needed to ask my art teacher. I needed to ask my friends. I needed to go out there and put myself out there. And it took me a while to take the criticism well. It took me
Okay.
until I was in college to be like, hey, you know what? You suck. You need help. Like you need to like better yourself in certain ways. And I think as an artist, you do need to search for that. Maybe not say, hey, look at my work, but I mean, if you have people in your life that are willing to look at your stuff and say, and give you that criticism that you need, open yourself up to them.
Very, very, very wise words. And it's something that, yeah, I fully agree with everything you said. I think criticism is uh, something that, especially if you're an artist, you better deal with it correctly.
Absolutely.
Uh, and another thing that a lot of artists, when I talk to them and they talk about criticism, I usually get the same response back, which is, well, if they're not an artist, then I really give a rat's ass about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I to put it to you this way, I do have friends that aren't artists, um, and I don't know if you can put it in the same realm as this. My one friend, amazing graphic novel writer. He's fantastic. He just finished his book. He's going through his last draft right now of it. It's amazing, and he's creative in that sense. He doesn't draw. He doesn't do anything like that,
Hmm.
but he just writes. And I show him my work all the time, and he gives me very good criticism. He like because I tend to put it this way, in a way that they are correct. I mean, yeah, sure, there's people that don't have an art background, but it's like you're giving your artwork to the masses anyways. So why not get their take on it? If it's something that they would
Ah,
buy, then cool. But if it's something that's like, man, I don't know, something's off with this. I don't know if I'd get this, or I don't know if I'd buy it. Like, then you can maybe say, okay, take a step back, and then maybe ask one of your art friends, hey, what could I change on this? Because that's the way I think of it too. It's like absolutely, if you have art friends, get criticism from them 100%, but also don't be closed off to other people that say, that aren't art inclined.
hmm.
If they say I don't like it, ask them, what don't you like about it? What doesn't affect you? If they say, oh, the color, okay, cool, go back and figure out a different approach to color. I don't know, I feel like that works on both avenues. I understand
Okay.
the process, or I understand what people say. It's like, oh, well, some people don't know how to draw and stuff, so why get criticism from there? They might be a person that might buy your work. So,
No, definitely. And I gotta add a little bit more to that because somebody close to me, my oldest brother.
mhm.
He's not an artist by any means, but he is, or was, I should say, a boxer and bodybuilder. So he's constantly telling me about. Well, I wouldn't say constantly, but he tells me when my anatomy is off.
Mhm.
So
That's good.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
good thing.
definitely, yeah, that is a great thing. and definitely work with it, man. So not an artist, but it's somebody you who will speak the truth, I guess. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Or I usually ask my daughter. You know, kids are always bluntly
Yeah.
honest anyway. So
Oh, I agree with that 100%.
yeah, I'd be like, hey, I'm gonna sell this for this much. She's like, are you sure? I'm like, oh, gee, thanks.
Are you are you sure you want to do that now? Because
Right.
I it looks
She
like poop right now, Dad. It really does.
she has told me that. She's like, I don't think you'll get that much. I'm like, oh man, get out of here. Get out of
I
here.
had I
Lucky if I
had
could.
I subbed the first year that I was teaching. I was actually just a full-time sub, and I remember teaching kindergarten one time, and that was the one and only time that I ever subbed for kindergarten. Um, but I subbed, and it was story time, and so I decided to, I was like, okay, we're gonna do this, whatever. It was like halfway through the day, and this little girl was sitting right in the front row, and she's like, I have a question for you. I'm like, all right, well, what's your question? I thought it was gonna be something cute, whatever.
Yeah.
She goes, you're not very good at this, are you? You're not a very good teacher, are you?
What?
And I'm like, wow, okay,
Whoa.
whoa. So that was like, you know what? I'm good with kindergarten. I'll stick to like fourth grade and up. That's kind of
Yeah.
my wheelhouse there.
You should have been like, well, I know who's not passing kindergarten. You know,
Well, Sarah, I see right here that you have no.
2 gold stars. Did I say two? I meant one.
Yeah, one. Get that out of here. Go,
Crush,
go sit
just
down.
crush it in front of her. You know. Oh man, that'll be funny. Now that I want
That
to
would be
see.
that would be hilarious. And that was the last time I taught ever.
Oh man, have you ever heard of Impractical Jokers?
I have. I love Saul. I love what's his name? Joe.
Yeah, you,
Fantastic. Oh
you
my
ever
gosh.
see the art one where he has to cross out the people who come and they paint? They're painting a
I don't
canvas,
remember.
and it's the firefighter. Geez, I can't think of his name. I don't know the firefighter guy. Q,
Okay.
I think his name
Oh,
is Q.
yeah. Yeah, Q, yeah.
So he's in a class. He's teaching a class. People come in, they sign up, and they're drawing or they're painting their canvas.
Hmm.
And his thing is to go ahead, grab some red paint, and just brush over everybody's artwork. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Now that's funny.
That is oh yeah, Art Away King. He says that was Q, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's a rough one. Now, uh, another thing as artists, man. There's usually a lot of things that we're either I can't even speak, intimidated to draw,
Yeah.
or something that we that just scares us. You know what I mean? That's something that
Hmm.
we don't do. We pull a Rob Liefeld and don't draw feet kind of stuff. You know?
Right.
Uh, is there anything like that you still struggle with?
I honestly, what I just told you at the beginning, full figures. I struggle with that. I've struggled with that ever since, growing up, and I always kind of pushed it to the wayside. And I did that. I did the same thing with the portraits that I'm doing now,
Hmm.
which is to me, I feel a fantastic series that I'm doing right now. I truly like. I really love what I'm doing with it, but I also know that I have to grow. I have to push those boundaries. I have to, break through each one of those glass ceilings to be like, okay, I can see where I'm going, but if I don't try, then I'm not going to get there. So
Hmm.
that's really, hands for me were for the longest time something that I struggled with. But honestly, through help from, the mentorships that I was in and still am in, the friends that I'm in with right now, like Wade, Adam, like they were fantastic and still are fantastic people to work with. Omar, Ivan, if you have him on here, I don't know if you talked to him before. Ivan Sandoval, his stuff is fantastic. But just talking with that bunch and just getting motivated again to do that stuff, it's like the electro that I did. Let me try to get that up. Like that was the first time that I actually felt Sandman and Electro that I did, that was the first times that I felt like I actually was doing something right with them. And it got to the point where, like, I started doing the this one here, this Mary Jane. This was the first one that I did, and I
Ooh.
didn't do any arms, I didn't do any legs, I did nothing. I just focused on portraits, and that's what I did for a month straight. I just focused on portraits, and I kept saying, what can I do? And even some of the people I was talking with said, these are great, but you kind of need to like jazz it up a little bit. What can you do to add to this? What more action can you give to it? And I was like, all right, well, what if I bring hands into it? So then I started doing this Sandman here. I think this is the finished one. So I did the Sandman here, and I I loved it. I was like, wow, this really does add so much more, just
Depth.
richness to it. Yeah. And so I was like, oh, holy crap. All right, cool. So what if I do the next one? Let me do some electro. And so I started, and then I put two hands in, and then I just kind of went all ham, and I just was like, screw it. Why not?
Yeah.
I might as well go all in. And it got to the point where I was like, I was getting good at drawing hands again. And I was like, it was like a light bulb hit. And I was like, why haven't I done this 2 months ago? Why haven't I attempted to do it before? And it was me getting in my own head saying that I couldn't do it. So I honestly feel as though, and just to give this one here, um, this was my vulture that I did. Actually, this was the sticker vulture that I did. And let me zoom in on the hands. You can see here. Zoom in on the hands here. And you can see the amount of detail that I was able to get with the hands, with the cell shading and stuff. So, I mean, I was like, as soon as I saw myself doing that stuff, I was blown away. I was like, wow, holy crap. And it's not even like a sense of like, hey, I'm the greatest thing ever. Like, no, I'm not. Like, I'm not. Like, I need a lot of practice. But it's just like I was so proud of myself to get to that point where, it's like I don't truly think that you should doubt yourself in anything that you're doing. I feel as though if you're an artist that wants to get better, that wants to succeed, you need to push the boundaries. You need to get out there and don't be nervous. Don't be scared. You know what? Nobody's seeing your work until you actually show it to somebody. So if you don't feel
Word.
confident in it, erase it, start again.
No, for sure. Yep, that's exactly why they created these little bad boys. It's an eraser. It's
Yeah,
not a joint.
exactly. Hey, now, I mean, well, to each his own. I mean,
Right,
whatever.
right, right. I mean, I am pro, so
I
I don't
rarely
knock it.
use those things, but whatever.
No, not at all. I've never seen you do it before, ever in my life, and I don't think you do. Drugs are bad, kids.
Don't do it, kids.
Just don't do it. Just send them over to Zim Zimma. I'll definitely go and dispose of them for you.
Just send it my way. Here's my address. You don't even have to label it. It's fine. You just,
No word. Let's see. Art Art of Wade King, shout out. He asked, do you ever reach out to find someone to help with drawing full figure pieces?
I do all the time. I actually, and this is a thing for him. I'm in his Patreon. He does a phenomenal job. Listen, if you guys need somebody like to get like the fine, minute details of stuff, oh man, he really does help out a lot with that. He really does help with just overall like giving you things to look at, even giving you other artists to look at to say, hey, this guy here is probably something that you'd like to do or you'd want to do, like to work with here. So check this person out. He's even like pointed me to different Patreons to get other artists' opinions and stuff. Or
Mm-hmm.
even if he said, you don't have to. He said, there's these people here. If you want to join them, you're more than welcome to. He said, but like because he himself has been a part of their Patreons and stuff, and he knows what they can bring to the table.
Mm.
And so it was interesting to get his take on it. I also I show my stuff a lot of times to like I said, that Drawford Adam, he does fantastic work. I show my work to Yvonne Sandoval, does fantastic work as well. Omar, I've shown
Definitely
my stuff
shout
to
out.
him, and
I don't know any Omars.
Notorious Pez.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Doesn't
Uh,
ring a bell.
doesn't
Doesn't
ring
ring
a
a
bell.
bell. I don't know.
Doesn't
I
ring a
don't know.
bell. I'm just kidding, Notorious Pez. I'm kidding. Make sure you guys go check him out.
Uh, oh,
And
he's gonna shout you out here in a minute.
and definitely Art of Wade King too. I
Yeah.
definitely tapped into some of his lives. So if you guys
Oh
check him
yeah.
out, definitely check him out. Check out his IGTV if you guys love watching like progress. Not necessarily. Yeah, I guess like lives, right? Live drawings and stuff like that, and watching the progress. So
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
he says, "I used to like you, Zim." I had to, man. It was a low
Yeah.
hanging fruit joke. I had to.
Oh yeah. It's funny. Good.
So I'm gonna ask you the same thing I told the con artist.
Hmm.
What is something that you dislike about the art community, man? Shots
Oh,
fired.
this.
Ivan says, "Shots fired."
Oh man. This. Oh, reason. Let's see. What do I like? Just dislike.
Yeah, I mean, is it? I mean, trends, or you know?
You know what? Honestly, yeah. I'm gonna have to say because I really can't think of anything that I really can't think of anything that I'm truly like
Mm,
dislike. But I will say that like uh, for me to grow as an artist, on Instagram and stuff like that, it's extremely difficult. Like I'm putting myself out there all the time, and it's like some stuff I have is not, doesn't really get promoted the best, or doesn't really involve a lot of people, and so I'm like constantly struggling with that algorithm. And one of the things that I can't get into is, yeah, those trends like draw this in your style kind of stuff.
mm,
As much as I would like to do them and I would love to do them, like I feel so busy trying to keep up my numbers and my promoting my own work and stuff that it's like when I see those, it's like I just feel like it's a time waste for me. I don't know. Like, and to some people with their Instagram, hey, you know what? If that's all that they're doing is promoting draw in your style kind of stuff, that's awesome. That's fantastic. It just doesn't fit my style, and I just that's one of the things I do dislike in the art community is the forcing of these. Oh, draw this in your style. Oh, do this. So hey, it's lumberjack season, so draw a lumberjack. Like I just don't. I don't know. I don't get into those too much. Like I said, not no dissing anybody that does them. It's
yeah,
fantastic for the people that do. It just for me, I just can't. I can't get into it.
no, definitely. That being said, would you put, let's say, October's coming up, and they
Hmm.
got Inktober? Would you put that
Oh
in the
yeah.
same genre or the
Um,
same realm? I guess.
I want to say that. I mean, drawing your style stuff. I could be wrong. I think that's more within the past year that's been like a
Mm,
thing. I could be wrong. I'm not sure, but I want to say within the past year, at least for me, I've seen a lot of that stuff. Um, I've heard of Inktober for years, and like I that it's like almost a staple. You know what I mean? It's something
mm,
that's like it's like tis the season almost. It's like, oh, it's Inktober. All right, cool. Well, so it's like I feel like it's been into it, or it's gotten into the realm of second nature for artists or for people. Whereas you see the draw in your style, and it's like it's kind of like those ads that pop up. It's like it's ads that interest you, but it's like maybe not right now. Like that's I don't know. That's how I'm kind of thinking of it, or kind of picturing it as something like that. But yeah, the Inktober stuff, I feel like that's an excellent opportunity because it doesn't limit you either. Draw this in your style kind of limits you to that one specific thing, whereas Inktober, it's like you can draw anything that you want as long as it's kind of like as long as it's like inked or however you want to approach it.
mm.
As long as it has some sort of ink related stuff to it, the genre or the realm of possibility is endless. But with the draw in your style, I feel is that it's you can do anything you want with it, but you're limited to that character or that it's like, and you might not like the character, you might not like what's going on with it, and that's the same with me. Like I look at this stuff, and it's like people send out these draw in your styles, and it's like that's great that people want to do that, but for me, it's like I don't like that character. I don't like that character. I don't, I like I wouldn't get into it, and it would turn out not the greatest for me.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I get it. And Con Artist says that yeah, he did it. He did it once with the Sailor Moon.
I did that
Uh,
one too. I really
yeah,
did. I honestly did.
and so did I. And you know, I agree with him. He says he didn't really care for it. Neither did I. And the only reason I did it is because I had a friend who she loves Sailor Moon, and I was like, hey, you know, she likes Sailor Moon. I never drawn Sailor Moon. There's a Sailor Moon challenge. Let me go ahead and draw her in Sailor Moon. You know.
Yeah.
So I did the challenge, but I really don't care for do it in your style as well, man. And like I said, it's not that I don't. I mean, you said it best, man. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
So there you go. Let's see. Anything? I don't know if I asked you this last time, but how do you recharge your creative batteries?
Uh, that is a good question. That really is. Oh man, I'm struggling with that myself right now. Um, that's a tough one to answer. Because I'm dealing with that personally right now. Like I've had the drive for so long, and then I got back into school, and nothing dissing school. I love my job. I love what I do, but it's just it's so draining and so taxing right now that oh man, it's I'm starting to get back into it. Like I'm really am, but it's
Pez says Omar says coffee.
coffee. That I will say that is the key. Coffee is king for me. Um, but yeah, as far as creative juices, I honestly want to say just getting back into drawing whatever. Like if you're struggling with something, find something that just kind of gets you going, like whatever genre it might be. Because I know if you're in a slump and you decide to do something off kilter and be like, you know what, I'm going to do this, and you've never done it before, you're going to like sink something terrible, um, more so than what you would do if you prepped yourself for it. You know what I mean? Um,
Seven is life says indica. It's a type of marijuana strain.
oh my God. I will say, all right, any one of those things, coffee or marijuana, I'm sure you'll be good to go. You'll see worlds that you've never seen before. You'll you'll get those creative juices flowing. Something terrible with those.
Oh man. So shout out to Seven is life. He's another one of the closest friends here of mine, and he also does interviews with artists. So you know,
Nice.
if you guys are ever looking to go ahead and just get your name out a little bit more, definitely hit him up.
Heck
You
yeah.
know. And we also got a question from him. We actually got two.
Okay.
Actually, just one. Let's go ahead and ask the first one. Seven is life is asking, did you ever think of coming up with your own Power Ranger? Now that is something I want to know.
Ooh, that's a cool one. I man, I have not yet, and I think it's just because I want to make sure that I'm practicing very well with the other ones first. Um, but that is in the realm of possibilities for me because I do like that idea, creating my own Power Rangers. So that's on the shelf. I will be considering that, and well, I have considered that, and I will be doing that eventually. Probably when I do more full body drawings, that's going to be when I make some of my own characters. So
There you go. And same con artist asks, do you do original characters or original artwork? Yeah.
um, good. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. You,
No, no, it's your. I was gonna say yeah because I mean you do portraits, so I
oh,
guess
absolutely.
original
Yeah.
artwork. You know.
Yeah. I do, or I did for a long time, a lot of different portraits. I'm trying to find what I got here. Um, it's all early stuff, so it's like to me now it's like terrible. But I I did do a lot of stuff, a lot of original stuff before. And now I'm starting to do more just comic book stuff again, just
Hmm.
just to because I feel I can we said in the other interview that we had together. Like I know I can do better. Like every time, like I can do better. I can do better. So I'm practicing enough to the point where it's like, you know what? I'm comfortable in doing these. Maybe I can make my own original stuff. So I would eventually truly love to make my own original characters. I want to say that I did do some character creation back in high school, early college.
Hmm.
I actually came up with, oh gosh, it's been a long time. It's been like 10 years now. But I came up with my own graphic novel idea. So I
Sweet.
basically designed the entire first book, and it's still in my noggin. Plus, also in an email that I sent to myself a long time ago, like detailing everything. So it's that stuff I would love to do. I really would. I think it's a fantastic thing, but it's like it is very involved. And now that I'm looking at the screen, Grant Branson 50. Um, now that I'm talking about graphic novel ideas that are fantastic. Not saying mine's fantastic, but his stuff. I'm halfway through your book, man. Oh wow, it is wow, it is fantastic. I When I finish it, I'm going to send you a picture of myself holding it, and it's awesome. It is fantastic. So he made his own graphic novel out of this world.
Well, there you go. Shout out to Grant Branson 50. Just how it sounds. Go check him out.
Yeah. So I would like to do, like I said, I would like to do my own character stuff. I did, and I would like to explore those once I get better, because I love the concepts that I came up with, and I really want to see them through. But yeah.
Cool. And Wade says, he thought about doing a full body Power Ranger series. Now that I want to see,
Uh,
man.
I see, if you have never read the Shattered Grid graphic novel, Power Rangers Shattered Grid, I tell you what, it is fantastic. And they have, I want to say, 5 different scenes of like the mashups of all the Rangers from all the different
Mm,
series teaming up together. Dude, it is phenomenal. And that would be an awesome thing to work on, to have like just a mashup like done from me. Like that would be so cool.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, I would love to do full body, like a team up kind of thing with drawings of full body. That would be awesome.
Sweet, sweet. Says Wade once again. He said he sent some concepts. So check them out later, or check them out now and show
See?
live.
Well, here, hold on. Let me see here. What we got?
No, we don't have to. We don't have. I was just messing with you. But
I'm say they're not his full body. I hope he didn't send me full
oh,
body. So I just want to
full
make
body
sure.
of himself, huh? Holy
Yeah,
crap!
that's the like unlockable tier of his Patreon. He sends you full body shots. So
Word. Aside from Shattered Grid, let's get into comics, man, a little bit. Aside
oh
from
yeah.
Shattered Grid, are you collecting anything else?
Um, I went through. I'm actually in the process of getting a bunch of, like, because of Batman Day and stuff. I'm going to be heading to my local comic shop probably within the next couple of days or so, and picking up some Batman stuff. I want to get the old school Frank Miller uh,
Yeah.
Batman comics. I see them online, and I look at them online, but I really want to get. I've never um, read that series, that Frank Miller series. And I'd love to get that series and read it, because that's my favorite Batman. The way that he put it together, the
Mm.
like just he looks like Hulk. He's just so
Oh
like
yeah, he's all
uh,
bulky and he
yeah.
looks dope. Yeah, he definitely looks dope.
So I love that one. So I really want to. I would love to do that one. So I uh, I want to pick that up. I picked up Shattered Grid. I picked up another one. I actually picked them up digitally because I couldn't find them in the shop. But this one here. So Power Rangers Soul of the Dragon. So
Oh
it
yeah.
follows Tommy and his story arc, and it's basically him as an old man, almost like kind of like Old Man Logan series, where it's like one last ride through the comics and stuff. Um, this is their, I guess, their take on that. I haven't gone through all of it yet, but it's, his son gets captured, and he has to take his old damaged morpher with him to to
Yeah.
go like expecting trouble. You know, it. I've gotten about a quarter of the way through it now. It's awesome.
Well, I was about to spoil the ending for you. I'm not gonna say
Ah,
anything. Yeah, I'm not gonna
don't
say anything.
don't
Uh,
don't. I'm like, it's so good.
but just talking about these Power Rangers and comics,
Mm.
man, dude, you should definitely get a hold of a blank sketch cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had some for issue 0 or issue 1.
Okay.
So if you can't find them, let me know. I might have a couple, and I'll send
Okay.
them
That'd be
over. Yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
Oh, that'd be fantastic to work on.
yeah. So pretty dope. I think I
Yeah.
Yeah. See if you can find them. If you can't find them, let me know, and I should have a few copies of the Go Go Power Rangers and the Mighty Morphin one. So
Oh, nice. Okay.
yeah, dude. It's
That's
what
awesome.
seeing your work on there. I think
Yeah.
it's just collecting dust here. So
Oh, thank you, man. That's awesome. I'd love to try that out. That'd be fantastic.
yeah, that'll be dope, man. Especially with what you got going on. You're definitely gonna have to go ahead and bring out the traditionals out here.
Oh yeah. No, I need to get back into those a little bit.
And Bags for Days is asking, what type of markers do you use?
Oh, markers. If I would have to choose, I would have to choose Copics. Um, Copics are fantastic. They're one of the best things out there right now. I haven't worked with them for a long, long time. I don't even have a set anymore. I would love to get a set of those to work with. Um, but yeah, they're 100%. If you need markers, Copics are the way to go. There you go.
No, 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 not really.
What's that?
So check this out. These are
What's that?
actually uh,
Oh, okay.
the
I'm trying to see now.
Ohuhus.
Gotcha.
Let me go ahead and there you go. There you go.
Okay. Nice.
So these I highly recommend them. I don't know why they're not sponsoring me yet, but I they, they definitely give a Copics a run for their money, dude. Super cheap. You could buy them on Amazon. Highly recommend them to anybody, especially if you're working with alcohol markers. You get a bunch of colors, semi-refillable, I guess. We'll talk about that some other day, but I definitely go ahead and recommend those, man. If not, pretty close to Copics, you know. So
Okay.
Ohuhu, Ohuhu, yeah, check them out, man. I think I bought the 120 for about $100. So
Wow.
less than $1 a piece.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man, for sure. Uh okay, here we go. I like this one. Ask the question. Drawford says, "Blink twice if you're being held against your will in the basement,
Hold
Bobby."
on, hold on. Okay, here we
Oh shit!
go. Oh, that is Adam, and he loves to do that stuff to me. He loves to torture me.
There you go. Let's see what else we got in stock. Most memorable commission.
Oh, most memorable commission. Well, I really haven't had too many, so I will have to say the commission that I did a little while back. I was proud of this when I got it done, but like obviously looking at it now, like man, there's some stuff I need to change. But I think it turned out really good. It's gonna have to be this one here, this Miles and Peter thing that I did, kind of like a father son kind of thing.
Yes.
This was a commission that I did for um, a friend of a friend. So I have a friend at work that was had a friend that was asking for people that did arts, that was doing commissions, and he mentioned my name, and the guy messaged me and said, "Hey, let me see some of your stuff. I'm wanting a commission. Uh, can I interest you in doing it?" So I showed him my stuff, and he liked what I was doing, and he asked me. He said, "Hey, would you mind doing a commission for me?" And I said, "Yeah, cool." And so we factored in what he wanted. He wanted it for his son. His son is like 5 years old, and he wanted it for his room, nice and big. And he said, "Yeah, like a father son kind of thing, like bonding, showing him the city." And I'm like, "All right, cool." That I kind of went off of that. So um, I drew it out for him, and he absolutely loved it. He said, "Yeah, just and it was awesome because he was like, "No pressure, just let me know when it's done, and we'll be good to go." And so it took me a while to get because I just haven't done anything like that before, and it was tough, but it was awesome. Like I really had a good time doing it.
Word, like that. Let's go to the other side of the spectrum. Worst commission experience, if any.
Oh gosh, worst commission experience. Hey, can you do this for free? Or hey,
Yes.
hey, I have $5. What can you give me for $5? That kind of thing. So
I would say, will you take an eye? Take, take a picture of a pupil.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. Just take a little snapshot. That's what you get for a couple bucks there.
favorite character to draw.
Oh, favorite character to draw. Power Rangers right now, but I would say like if I have to default, um, I honestly would say Batman. Like that Batman, Spider-Man, Spider-Man for the flexibility, Batman for the really like dark menacing stuff. Like if I really want something dark and menacing, I typically go with a Batman, just as a quick drawing or something. But if I go for flexibility or if I go for something that I have a lot of movement to, I typically go with like Spidey web swinging or something.
All right. Next series that you might do besides Power Rangers.
Ooh, next series. I actually was talking with Adam before, and he had a really cool idea. So Adam wants me to show my Batman. So here's my Batman. So the menacing look, the grimace on his face. That's
Nothing funny about Batman.
uh, but what was the question again? I'm sorry.
What series would you wanna?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, after the
series.
Power Rangers.
Because I was doing the Zords, and Adam actually was talking. He's like, dude, do you remember Zoids? And I was like, oh, Zoids, yeah. Or like, what was it? Not Battleborgs. What was it? Beetle something?
Beetleborgs.
Beetleborgs, yeah. And
Yeah.
we were talking about those. So it's like, I think one of those might win out. We were probably doing something. I was truly considering Digimon too. So like one of the '90s things, I think I'm going to go with there. Probably after Power Rangers.
Beetleborgs, VR
Yeah.
Troopers.
Oh, VR Troopers, yes.
Uh, what's the other one? Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
You remember that?
Yes. People are
Fun,
saying a lot of Beetleborgs right now.
fun fact: the original guy that played for VR Troopers, the lead guy, he was supposed to be the White Ranger when it came out, but since Tommy was so popular, JDF was so popular, they had to bring him back.
Wow, that's
In, ca-
awesome.
in case y'all didn't know. And you know what? I think it's that time. We got about 12 minutes left. Let's go ahead to
Nice.
second show, giveaway 2 of 2. And
Awesome.
in honor of Batman Day, we are giving away the Joker Who Laughs. There we go. So if you guys missed it,
Nice.
you gonna partake in this one?
I can, yeah, absolutely.
All right, let me
You want me
go
to do
ahead.
like the last one where do I pick the number?
Well, if you're gonna partake, no, I picked the
Okay,
number.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, then you go ahead, you pick the number.
So definitely, I gotta get a better system, man. I'm trying to figure something out, but this
That's all right.
works. This works for now. So let me go ahead and we'll go ahead and we'll do 1 of 15 starting now and go, guys. And we got a question too. Larry, this is funny. This is a good one.
Oh
What
my
weighs
God.
more, a pound of bricks or a pound of feathers? No, no gutter. I mean, you could throw in your a number here, brother.
Oh,
You better be the
what was it?
first.
What
One
was
to
it out of?
15.
15? All right, 14.
No.
No.
Anything else that maybe I might have not touched on, or that you might have on your mind, dude? You might want to talk about.
Um, I can't think of anything right now. I'm trying to think of what we didn't talk about. Talked about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, 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 definitely. Um, we talked about when you're not drawing, what do you do? Any style that you would love to try?
Oh man. I want to get comfortable with, and I think I am starting to get a lot more comfortable with cell shading. Um, I would honestly, I would love to actually just try a little bit of painting, like
Mm,
the digital painting, just a little bit. I tried before, and I was starting to get there, but I, I I I definitely need a lot of practice with it. I will say that, but yeah, that would be interesting to do. Just I think maybe if I would do just like portraits of just random people, that would be something that I would like to do, like painting, digital painting them.
yeah, cool. Digital painting doesn't sound bad at all, man. Let's see. Ivan says Halloween costume this year. You big
Oh
Halloween
God.
buff?
I can be if I'm in the mood for it during that year. I tended to get a little over it because this is back 15 years ago. I worked at a grocery store and literally like I would stock the shelves with the candy. I would see all the Halloween stuff up like 2 months in advance, and I'm like I just kind of got over it for a while. But I'm starting to get back into it. Like last year, I went out partied a little bit. Got the skull face paint going on. It was fun. Had a good time with that. I might do it again this year. I'm feeling it. If we can like congregate more than like two people per like 20 square feet, then you know that'd be nice. But yeah, I would like to do something for Halloween. That'd be fun. But
Ah,
yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
there you go. And Ivan. Well, first off, Ivan's the winner.
Oh,
Uh,
nice, nice, nice.
there you go, Ivan. So you won this. Yeah, you're right.
Oh
Number
man,
number 13. There you go.
13. All right.
And Bobby Digital, man. How the hell did I forget about that? That's a great handle, man. Bobby Digital.
Bobby Digital.
There you go. So Ivan, send me your digits, and we'll get that to you, man. Ivan, you cheated.
I cheated. Oh man.
And yeah, we're definitely gonna go ahead and ask. Gutter's asking, man, and I gotta ask you as well. You believe in aliens?
Oh man. I I do. I do. I really do. I kind of always go back to the logical thing. It's like, we're probably not the only species on a planet somewhere that's inhabiting it, going to, a moon. It's I don't know. I kind of think of it logically. I'm not like, foil hat and everything, but I think there's stuff out there. I really do.
Sweet. Paranormal?
Paranormal. I fully agree in that. I think that there's something to it, and it's funny. I was prepared because I heard you asking from before, um, and I have a picture, and here it is here. So this is where my dad works. So this is like early morning, so you see the haze and stuff.
All
Now, if you
right.
look over here, that's a picture right there of a face
What the hell is that?
in the fog. That's not. I promise you, that's not Photoshop. Um, yeah, it's that right there. That building behind that little apparition thing. That's where my dad keeps his high lift for
Mm.
where he works. And that picture right there is unmistakably my grandfather.
Oh my god, dude.
So yeah. So you can debunk it all you want, but that's what I agree. There was a
Fake
picture taken.
news.
there was a picture taken. I promise you.
Wow, that's
Um,
crazy.
yeah. So paranormal. I believe that full heartedly.
Yeah, for sure. And Wade is asking. I think I asked you. Is there anything that you wanted to talk about or speak on and stuff?
Oh gosh. Uh, put me on the spot here. I don't know. I don't have anything. If you want, you can check out my shop. I just opened up my shop about a month ago or so. Sheldone.art is the website for that. Check it out. I have all my prints on there, stickers. So I have my stickers over here, a whole bunch. I just dropped Blue Ranger, but I have a whole bunch of stickers all over the place. Um, yeah, I have a blast doing it. I love I know my local shop like printmaker by name now. She's awesome.
Dope.
Um, because it just starting the shop up, I was like, I got to get my prints ready. So I kept going there like every 2 days I was going up there, and she's like, "What are you doing with all this stuff?" I'm like, "Well, there's a shop now." So yeah, but no, it's fun. I hopefully would love to get more sales. So check it out, and
Thanks,
but
Wade.
yeah,
Sweet, bro. Sweet, sweet. And definitely go check that out. Sheldon Art, just as we spell it, right? SHELDONE
yeah, yes,
dot art.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I'll make sure I put that on the post notes and on
Sure,
the yep. That way we could get more people going out there.
absolutely, man. Thank you.
And let's see, man. Did we ever land on the moon?
Yes.
All right,
There's uh
cool.
there's there's no question. There's no question about that.
I had to test the waters there, man. Oh, geez, man, and that's pretty much it. I mean, without opening up
Awesome.
Pandora's box again. I mean, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If I were to ask, then definitely we're down to about 2.5 minutes, man.
Okay.
So once again, guys, we are here with Bobby Sheldon at Sheldon Art here on Instagram. Definitely find him as well on Twitter.
You can catch
Man,
me on there. Yeah, I mean a little bit. I don't really go on too much. Instagram's the way to go for me. Um,
Instagram. I'll make sure I
so
keep that Twitter out. And
absolutely,
definitely his site at Sheldon Art, Sheldon.art. There we go.
absolutely.
And thanks again, bro. It's always a pleasure talking with you, man.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
Love the energy.
Thank you very much. I,
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
your
man.
energy too. Thank you for the questions. That's awesome. I do love the interaction, and the questions are great. Those of you giving me the questions and the ones from the chat, I think are
Definitely.
fantastic. So yeah, this was good.
Sweet, brother. And like I say, man, every time I think there was maybe about one or two people that I've ever not want to interview again, but you're always welcome. You know what I
Thank you,
mean?
sir. Thank
That's
you.
a
I appreciate
discussion
it.
for a private moment. Definitely have some stories on that shit. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. And definitely, man, keep up the great work. Uh,
Thank you.
yep. And let me know about the comic stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll send you a message and see what you got there. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
That would be really fun to do. I would like to do
yeah,
that.
yeah. Please do. I'll send. Don't even look on the internet. I'll just send you one of each. I'm pretty sure I got a couple of each.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Cool, man. And that's it, guys. That's it. That's episode number 68. Make sure you guys go back on the IGTV and check out 67. Make sure you guys are hitting up the YouTube, and we definitely have everything else. Our some guy named Omar, something Notorious Pez, I think.
Something
I
like
think
that. I don't
I
know.
think he was on there. You know, I got to pick on him. And
Oh, that's funny.
definitely stay tuned, guys, for next week. We have closing up for the month of September. We got Malice Misery. So, all the way from Guam. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, that's going to
Nice.
be dope. And that's pretty much it. I know Ivan. Thank you, Ivan. He's coming on October. So, make sure you guys keep following and checking out the list. And that's it, Bobby. Take us out of here, man.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
There it is. Peace out, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Peace.
Much love. Peace.
Bye.